My name is Pastor Justin Moore. I started pastoring at 33. Being raised in a very religious church, very strict upbringing, and didn't understand what salvation really was. I knew I loved God, but I know God loved me. Even though my heart was always tender towards God, I didn't really understand my relationship with God because I was so busy trying to please everybody else, doing the Christian stuff that we needed to do so that people would say, hey, you're a Christian, but not understanding that was my relationship with Christ. It didn't matter what the labels were, and that's what impressed me to write the book. There's some people who hold on to, if I got a cross in my house, a certain picture, they think this is their sustaining grace. You know, I believe in God, I got this, and I have this, but they have no victory. They have no power. I want them to come away with an understanding that Christ is securing your salvation. So many times we question, God, I want to do this because I want to love you more. If I do this, will you love me more? And the truth of the matter is that He's not going to love you any more or any less. Understanding that we serve a secure God, even in the midst of our insecurities. Jesus didn't die on the cross to make us more moral. He didn't die on the cross to make us so that we could be more inept to serve the law. But when He died on the cross, it was to bring us into relationship and restore us with the Father. It's totally different. It's not about rules, it's not about morality, it's not about regulations, but it becomes because He loved me. Now I serve Him because I love Him. And the New Testament said that Jesus was obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. And so when we take on Christ, it's the garment that was made according to obedience. It's not who I am, but it's what I wear. Romans chapter 12, verse 1, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice. We think a living sacrifice, well, I'm laying this down, I'm putting down, you're not sacrificing anything. Living a sacrifice life means that when I stand before God, I'm wearing Him. The only one who is a living sacrifice. He's the only one who died and was risen. So when I come before Him, I wear Him because it's according to obedience. I'm in Him and Him in me, which is my reasonable service, is understanding that I'm in Him. It's not of my work, it's of His work according to obedience, and I'm going to rest in His obedience. We struggle a lot of times as Christians when we say, well, I'm not perfect. You know something? Your actions may not be perfect, your attitude might not be perfect, but the blood of Christ in you and what you wear is perfect. And so we attain understanding that I'm in Him. That's where my perfection's at. If I have my hand in His hand, and even if I was to falter to let go, He'll never let go of me.